Hello and welcome back to Pokémon Emerald, where today we have a ribbon tracker. We've got the effort ribbon, we've got the whatever the heck the purification ribbon thing is. And we've got a quarter of each of the, I believe it was cool and tough normal ribbons. But as we get more, I will be able to add quarters to things, like the tough ribbon there. But, yeah, we're getting ribbons today. Also, I did claim some effort ribbons off camera. Also, Berry Master's here, or Blend Master. So, I figure, though we're not doing contests today, we're going to be doing the Battle Tower. And I already got all of my Pokemon's contest stats actually maximized. I did reset Metagross's using illicit means. But, I've got 4 systems capable of playing GBA games that I can link up to one another. I've got a GBA, a Game Boy player on my GameCube, and 2 analog pockets. So I was able to do 4-player blending. And thus get everything done. Because it is possible to max them all if you've got access to 4 players and GameCube berries. But if we just go on down and use a lychee berry. If we're doing things with the Blend Master here, I don't have to press a single button. So I'm still going to press that one. Yeah, he always gets the double circles. Always. And the only times he passes are when there aren't enough frames for his input to actually be applied. So yeah, he gives perfect berries every time, or perfect blocks. But they also have very high feel, and thus are only really good for finishing things off. But anyway, we got to get ourselves to the battle tower. I've got my team basically all set up. We've got Suicune and Latios to carry us. And then everyone else to do other things. And you'll note all of these moves are physical because he's holding a choice band. And Explosion with a choice band on a Metagross is basically a delete 1 Pokemon button. I guess technically it deletes 2 Pokemon, but anything that Latios and Suicune can't handle, Metagross can just eliminate. So that'll make it very easy for getting through Battle Tower with. Hey there, Califor. And off to the battle frontier we go. Is it your first time here? Please step this way. The front lines of Pokemon battling. Welcome to the battle frontier. For a first-time visitor, we issue the Frontier Pass. It's for use at all the facilities in the Battle Frontier. Here you are. We hope you enjoy all that the Battle Frontier has to offer. Well, if it isn't Garnet, you came out here. Oh, Mr. Scott, sir. Good day to you, sir. It's great to see you here. It really is. I hope you'll take your time and explore everywhere. Naturally, I hope you'll also experience the pure essence of battling. I also have my quarters here, so feel free to visit if you have time. Okay, let's find the battle tower. Does the Pokénav have a map of the battle frontier? No. No, it does not. Well, at least I can ride my bike. This is the battle factory. I don't want the battle factory. I don't know why I'm surprised the battle frontier has a mark, but I was. Is this the battle tower? Nope, this is the battle arena. Is this the battle tower? Nope, it's the battle pyramid. This surely isn't the battle tower. Nope, it's the ranking hall. Is this the battle tower? It is the battle tower. Okay, so we need to do the battle tower. I don't know if we are allowed to do doubles for this, but it's probably safer to just do singles, huh? And we're doing the level 50 battle tower. And we'll go in with Latios, Suicune, and Primus. So we gotta get like a bunch of wins here. I don't know off the top of my head the exact number, but I can certainly look it up. What are you up to? Not much, just battle tower. 56 consecutive battles. In sets of 7. Goodbye, Machop. So, something tells me a lot of what we're going to be doing here is sitting around waiting for HP bars to go down. Also, I think I'm going to turn on battle animations again when I'm done with this series of battles. Just because that'll provide a little bit more visual flair here. Yes, it'll make things take a bit longer, but visual flair. Wow, this guy just really wanted to get destroyed by Latios. I don't know who I am. The way they use the text entry options for these guys. I promise you a hot battle. It makes them say some very interesting things. So this particular Latios is timid with 31s in special attack and speed. So it's a pretty solid Latios to be using. It's not entirely perfect, but I don't think it has anything that matters below a 25. I see I am not so cool.
Battle like you mean it.
What's the point of this being a battle tower if we're staying on the same floor and having trainers come to us? Like, we're not even on an elevator. We're just in a room. Oh, nice focus band. Nice water spout from an Abra.
Were you really being serious? It's so exciting, it really is.
Yeah, Outlander, it is crazy that they named a Monster Hunter game after you specifically. Though, I do not have high hopes for that game. Mainly because it's being developed by the same team that has really worked a lot of not so microtransactions into many games that would have been fine without them. Like Pokémon Unite. You know, the Pokémon game aimed at children that has $40 paid costumes for Pokémon in it. $40 costumes. Oh, ouch. And thus we have seen the first trainer in this here battle tower to actually score a KO. Yeah, Outlander, it's specifically a subsidiary of Tencent, but yes.
I am so sad, I will cry.
And then the fact that they've been saying that you'll be able to change characters in the game. I sincerely hope that they understand that the main draw of Monster Hunter is hunting monsters to get parts to craft gear to get better. But I very much worry that they're going to make it a gacha game where we roll for partners.
I am never going to lose.
And the primary upgrade is like, or rather than being able to like make a weapon from each monster and then use them against the other monsters, I fear that each character that we can pull in the gacha will have their own fixed weapon that can just be upgraded, but it's still always that weapon. That's my biggest concern. Especially considering that in the survey they did, basically the survey that you have to do in order to get priority access or whatever to the thing. They ask you, which of these games have you played before? And one of the options, or actually several of the options, are MiHoYo offerings like Genshin and Zenless Zone Zero and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, they're definitely judging to see whether or not people are into those.
What? But how? I won't give up until I win.
Well, I guess you're gonna be not giving up for a good while after this battle there, kid. Because you ain't winning this. And Outlander, while the fact that the game is designed around being played on a phone will certainly compromise the gameplay to an extent. I mean, Freedom Unite for iOS proved that you can, in fact, play a full-fat Monster Hunter game on a phone and have it work. Not ideally, but it can work, especially if you use a controller. And then there's also Monster Hunter Now, which, while its monetization is horrible and predatory, still manages to have good gameplay. Just terrible progression, and you run into basically a paywall unless you want to grind way too much when upgrades start taking, like... Let's get rid of this Mankey. Oh, right. I can't, because choice band. Whatever. We're still getting rid of the Mankey. But, yeah, it gets to a point in Monster Hunter Now where you're needing multiple 2% drops from monsters that you're not guaranteed to even be able to find at the level where they can give said drops. And it's just all a push for the, hey, if you give us a little bit of money, you can double your rewards from this one hunt.
That's it. I give up.
I thought you weren't going to give up until you won. Yeah, like Monster Hunter Now actually played very well. It was a fun game to play. It was a great mobile version of the Monster Hunter experience. Was it the exact same? No. But it felt really good.
My night school is really scary.
These people say such weird things. I kinda dig it. And this was a battle girl who's going to a night school. Okay. Lickitung tends to be somewhat bulky. At least that's the feel I get looking at it. And I think I can go for one more.
The homework is awfully scary.
So it's the homework that's the scary part about her night school. Also, it's night without a K, sir. Ah, yes, they have awarded me these battle points. These one. Okay, let's get battle scene turned back on just for a little bit of visual flair. And then continue our run. I am going to be a father. Oh, congratulations, dude. Okay, Latios is not a fan of the ice part of Piloswine, but at least the ground part means nothing. And it wasted its turn on Hail. Had it used Avalanche, we might have been in at least a little bit of trouble, though I don't think Avalanche exists yet. Feels weird having the Pokemon sent out before the weather condition. Imagine how terrible that would make focus sashes in modern games if it was still like that. One thing I'm definitely realizing playing Gen 3 games is the number of small tweaks to how battles are run that have made the game just so much more balanced in modern games. My baby will be totally awesome! Well, I guess you're allowed to think that. And you know what? I hope it's true for your sake, Mr. Triathlete Man. Wait, why is... Did it not count the first 7 because I didn't record it on my battle pass? Is that it? I thought that was just like asking if I wanted to keep a video or something. Oh, night school is really scary again. So yeah, I guess those first 7 battles meant nothing. Hey, she's got a different team this time. Really hoping to do more than just that. Thought Laren's special defenses weren't that good. But we can just swap over to Suicune. Suicune is plenty capable of busting through a Laren. Suicune is also capable of busting through a Graveler. Oh. Great use of your one turn alive. Oh, not another battle, please! Why did you go to the battle tower if you didn't want to have more battles? You know what? I'm gonna do something that we can only do in these older games. I guess I should do it before I get scary-faced too much. But I am going to defeat a Snubble with a Dragon Claw. Oh, and a crit, no less. In the modern era of Pokemon, you can't defeat a Snubble with a Dragon Claw unless you have first used, like, Soak on it. Because after all, everyone knows if you're wet, you don't resist, or you're not immune to Dragon. I finally lost. I am tired. I am on fire, baby! You should get that checked out. Steel Electric. Basically, one, well, not the only, but one of the only type combos that my Latios just can't touch. There's a few such type combos, though. Not all of them have Pokemon that fit them in this generation. Like Steel Water, I wouldn't be able to touch with my Latios, but those don't exist yet. Steel Ground. Are there Steel Grounds yet? I don't think so. Plenty of Steel Rock. Primus, please. Aye, no water, please. I didn't use any water, though. Come on, playtime is over. Swapping to Primus for Chansey just because Chansey's got no physical defense and actually decent special defense. And let's go with an Earthquake. Wow, it still survived that. Choice Band Earthquake from a Metagross. I don't feel like Minimize should make you able to dodge Earthquake. How does being smaller help you avoid the ground shaking violently? If anything, I think being smaller should make you more susceptible to Earthquake. I don't like that Fire Spin's gonna keep Primus in, but it'll probably be fine because Choice Band Earthquake from Metagross still hurts a lot. Sure, Laren's got physical defense, but it's also got a 4 times weakness to Earthquake. Please don't hit me! Me worry? I have none. No worries? Is that what you're saying you have none of, or what? For some reason, this Hitmonchan doesn't want to let my Latios hit it with Psychic. It's scared. For good reason, mind you, but it's scared. Also, the fact that it shows my Latios' XP here has me concerned every time I see it. Like, oh no, what if it levels up? It's not gonna level up. Because there's no experience here. Let's go with it. Still Psychic. I don't know why I was thinking, oh, better not use Psychic. It's a Porygon. No, we use Psychic because it's a Porygon. It's not even a Porygon 2. When it very much could be one. Just imagine if they kept adding Porygons every generation. Like, what if we were at Porygon 10 as of the next games we get? Freaking Porygon 10, the only photorealistic Pokemon in the entire game. Just to show how high polygon technology has gotten.
Ahaha, see? That was entertaining. My Pokemon will crush you.
Well, that Gorobus sure won't. That thing's just gonna eat a Thunderbolt. Yeah, Porygon 5 would have a ton of bloom. And then Porygon 6 would be really brown for some reason. That's not a shiny Noctowl, is it? Noctowl is one of those Pokemon where sometimes it looks shiny when it's not. Yeah, that was not a shiny Noctowl. It's also one of those Pokemon where the shiny has changed color slightly over the generations.
You have guts and skill.
In recognition of my infinite talent. Oh, I got 2 battle points. I guess it does continue on. Does that mean that I'll be able to just get all 5 or all 4 ribbons in one go without needing to restart from the very beginning? That would be cool. I really need to put Latios and Suicune higher up in my party so that I can more quickly select them. Also, kind of weird we got the same trainer twice in our first 14 matches. Wonder what the chances of that are.
Will my cute charm attract you?
For Latios, it might. For Metagross, it won't. I don't think Venomoth is gonna be using Cute Charm, though. No, I think Venomoth is just going to go down to 1 Psychic. This is a Wobbuffet. I am allowed to just use Calm Mind to get to +6. Allowed and encouraged. And that's +6. So now we Dragon Claw the Wobbuffet, and it should cease to exist. Mistyping Venomoth like that does sound like an amusing running gag, yeah.
Oh, how could you? I am number one when it's about power.
What about when it's about strategy? Check this strategy. I use Dragon Claw on the Kecleon. And then I use Dragon Claw on the Kecleon again. Strategic genius. And then when there's a chancey, we swap out to Metagross. And if that thing doesn't minimize, I'm just gonna explode on it. Defense curl, eh? Wrong choice. Goodbye, Chansey. Choice band Gen 3 explosion. Just a delete the other Pokemon button. Oh, I should have gone to Suicune. Oh well. Bounce. I see. Well, since it's faster, or no, it's slower than me, that means Calm Mind. Better than wasting a turn. Outlander, I don't believe Switch Battle type is allowed in the tower. I think it just gets disabled even if you're on Switch mode. I should check, though.
Terrible. I am terrible.
Ha! Yeah! Yeah, it would be a huge oversight if Switch battle style was allowed in the battle tower. But also, it would really slow things down, needing to say no every time I defeat a Pokemon. Nice crit. Was probably necessary to score the one hit KO there. Oh snap, this dude's got a Dunsparce. That's how you know he means business. And there's Glare, which is the one that paralyzes. But Lumberry to the rescue. I like how the text of Lumberry in this game is Lumberry cured its insert status here problem? Like, oh yeah, it cured its paralysis problem. I lost at extreme speed. Like, if you get your Pokemon put to sleep and a Lumberry cures it, it's gonna say it cured its sleep problem. Which sounds like a much more lasting thing than just getting rid of the sleep condition. Show me that you're serious. Wow, Raticate actually shifts its facing during its intro animation. Yep. We got a dark type. But that's what Dragon Claw's for. Oh, not quite a one-shot. And that bite actually did hurt a bit. But no more Mightyena. And once again, a terrified Hitmonchan using Detect in front of Latios. You're perfect in every way! Thanks? I don't think I've ever had a Pokemon NPC give me such a positive affirmation. Okay, Cacturn I think I'm going to swap out for. And yeah, we can Ice Beam it with Suicune, so that'll work. Sure, I'm swapping in something that's weak to Grass, but it's not going to matter too much. It's faster than Suicune. Interesting. I do believe I need to swap Suicune out now. Yeah, Outlander cats typing on keyboards is definitely a thing. I don't think I've ever struggled that much with a Cacturn before. And we're locked into Metal Claw, so let's just use it. Sure, I could swap, but not much need. We just need to not flinch. There we go. Wow, this guy had the least interesting before and after battle sayings yet. Just a confident laugh and then a regular laugh.
I crush things with psychic power.
I mean, that's great and all, but what's it going to do for you in a Pokemon battle? Psychic sends out Porygon first. Seems weird, but okay. Almost got a one-shot. And now to get my paralysis problem fixed. Yeah, Noctowls were just really yellow in Gen 3, I guess. Nice para. Very nice para. And another Chansey. I think Chansey is the Pokemon we've seen the most of so far. Which is kind of lame, honestly. And it used Shadow Ball, which means I get to delete it without worrying about whether or not I'm going to hit. No, no, this won't do.
School is over. Time to play.
I don't like this slacking. But I don't know that I have to be too concerned. I don't think it will one-shot me. So, we Calm Mind. Okay, that is a little bit concerning. But ultimately potentially benign. Oh, actually completely benign. Nice. Love Lumberry. And now that it's loafing around, we Calm Mind again for free. And now we need to get rid of it, so we will. I don't think slacking takes a +2 psychic. Oh, it does take a +2 psychic. And unfortunately, we don't have a Lumberry for this confusion, so this is a dice roll that I have failed. Ouch. Please hit the slacking. Good. And now please snap out of confusion. Nice. Nice special defense drop. Not that it's going to matter, because that Snorlax would have had to use rest for it to mean anything. I see we've received an additional KO. Let's go with Suicune just to take advantage of that special defense drop. Citrus? Lefties? Lefties.
I have to work next week.
So that's clearly someone who works in the summer while going to the school during the school year. So that's 21 battles. Wait. We'll see if shift works. And also, gonna get Latios in front, Suicune up next, and then Primus, just to make it easier to select our team for these battles. I'm so ready. I like your Scizor. It's a cool Pokemon. Nice crit, but... Oh, cool. It wasted its turn with counter. Because clearly you see a Latios on the other side of the field and you're thinking, that thing's going to use a physical move. And now for the Dragon Claw to get some rare super effective action. But not a KO. And we're getting Dragon Clawed right back. For this one, we continue using Dragon Claw. Because that's something we can do in this generation. Wait, that Gardevoir has Magical Leaf. How does Gardevoir get Magical Leaf in this game? Mine didn't learn it during leveling up. I was thinking, oh, they just don't get it yet. But apparently they do. I just don't know how. It's not a level up move, at least not early. Not as early as it is in modern games, at the very least. That's too much to tackle. You don't know my secret. That's correct. That's how secrets work, you know. Stantler into Raticate. What an interesting normal type team this lady has. And then a Gloom. I don't see the idea here. I don't see the strat. But how did you know? I don't. I just said I don't see your strat. I certainly don't know your secret. I have this excellent camera. Okay. Cool, I guess. I think we calm mind here. Not a fan of that. Is it just me, or is this Clefable sprite remarkably rectangular? I'm used to Clefables being more round, but this one's like a rectangle in terms of its actual body. Ah yes, use Reflect against Latios because, once again, everyone knows Latios is a physical attacker, especially after using Calm Mind. Oh good, follow me! Great choice of move to put on a single battle team. This team is entirely normal type. Sure, Dodrio had an additional type, but everything here was normal. My camera doesn't miss a thing. So what, were you just using this battle to take photos? I was playing Pokemon Emerald. This dude was playing Pokemon Snap. I choose you. This is it. Nice Ludicolo. I appreciate it. Okay, Ludicolo to set up the ring, and then Dugong to actually use it. Okay, Fake Out. I mean, it's an okay move to use. It's less valuable in singles, especially when your rain is on a timer like this. It's also less valuable in games where the Focus Sash doesn't exist. And Ice Beam instead of anything to use the rain. I mean, it makes sense. You're against a dragon type, but... Ouch! Okay, Shiftry. I don't have anything great against this, but we can Dragon Claw just to get some damage. No, we can't. Well, good news. We've still got 2 Pokemon. Which means... goodbye, Shiftry.
All right, I surrender. It's you again. So in our first, 28 battles, we've gotten 2 doubles so far? I mean, at least she's got a different team this time. Also, Hexmaniac shows up, asks if her cute charm will attract us, then sends out a Sharpedo first. Then a Seviper. I mean, famously cute Pokemon, these. I'd be more worried about the Hexmaniac's cute charm if we were in Gen 6. But we're not. Ah, yes. A very famously cute Pokemon, Lunatone. Oh, that Calm Mind is annoying. Won't matter too much in the long run. Because if it can't get rid of Latios, well, then I win. And if it could, then we still had Metagross to use Metal Claw. This should absolutely be a pushover. We're getting a lot more cool trainers this time around. So, Jolteon, I think what we have to fear most here is Pin Missile, but I think a Calm Mind ought to do fine. Okay, Thunder Wave. Annoying, but we've got a Lumberry for that. You know your Latios is fast when it outspeeds a Jolteon, by the way. Of course, that second Thunder Wave is going to take that away from us. Shame we got what I assumed to be a low-roll Psychic. And now that we're paralyzed, it's using Protect. Okay. Okay, Wall Rain when we are paralyzed is a bit scary, but I'm going to try for a Thunderbolt. Okay, they just really want to waste Latios's PP, I see. Hail, interesting choice. Oh, but that means it can use a fully accurate Blizzard, doesn't it? And lefties. Yep. And there's the Blizzard. Not altogether surprising. And it doesn't even get rid of us, but we're too paralyzed to do anything. Unfortunate. Oh, Hail doesn't make Blizzard fully accurate in this game. Interesting. Shame the paralysis had to get additional value for them. If it wasn't for the 2 full paras in a row, that Wall Rain would have been gone.
I sincerely hope this thing doesn't have sheer cold. That would suck. I think we Earthquake it. Just because it's accurate and does a lot of damage. And not that many things resist it. I think that resists it. And now we've got a sunny day, which means this thing wants to fire off solar beams, doesn't it? Or light screen, okay. There's a solar beam. Thankfully, we resist that. Yeah, I don't think this Executor is going to get through Primus, even if we're using not very effective Earthquakes. Because Steel Psychic is kind of ridiculously good defensively until Gen 6, where it just becomes regular really good instead of ridiculously good. Please, sorry, I am sorry. I am feeling thirsty right now. Go get a drink then. You don't have to be here battling me. I think we still Calm Mind here. Even though this is a Granbull instead of a Snubbull. Ice Punch. Well, Calm Mind helps against that. It doesn't help that much against getting frozen, but that's what the Lumberry's for. Oh, so close. Sorry, bud, but I didn't give you a status. Your facade's not going to do much. Glalie. Don't like to see it, but knowing its special defense is 88 because all of its base stats are 88, and knowing that we're at +1, this Psychic should probably do pretty well. And against Xatu, we use Thunderbolt. That loss is hard to swallow. So that's 28. We're halfway there. Halfway there for one Pokemon. I can't wait for my train.
What are you doing here if you're eagerly anticipating a train? This is the battle tower, not the battle train. Or was this kid forecasting what we would be getting in 2 generations from now? Tuber Craig is waiting to grow up so that he can go on the battle subway. That's what he's doing. I get it now. I think we should be safe to Calm Mind here. Okay, so that's gonna trigger Lumberry, unfortunately. By the way, while NPC trainers' Pokemon's movesets have all been data mined and stuff, I'm not looking at those. We are doing this without external information. Just pure battling prowess and knowing type matchups mostly. Ooh, Swampert. That's a little annoying that I can't Thunderbolt it, but Psychic still works. Ouch. Goodbye, Latios. But this guy's got a problem. And that problem is that he's my opponent's final Pokemon, while Primus is not mine. Here it is, my train. See ya. Wait, what? We're in the battle tower. Where is your train? There's no trains in the entire battle frontier. Oh, hey, it's Pushover Guy again. He's our 3rd repeat customer. Ooh, Blaziken. Poor thing doesn't have speed boost yet, and it's in front of a Latios. It's not gonna have a good time. I mean, the speed boost wouldn't have helped it here, but... Salamence. Now there's something that is actually probably the first real intimidating... Well, no, we've also come face-to-face against a Slacking, which is intimidating, but I guess to a lower degree than Salamence. Salamence is very intimidating, and it has Intimidate, so yeah. But Latios busted right through it, so I guess we don't gotta care too much. And a Snorlax to round it out. Round. Just look at it. It's round. And it's using Double Team, oh boy. And lefties. So we need to score 2 more Psychic hits, maybe 3, depending on how many misses we get. Shadow Ball's gonna hurt a bit. Ah, nice. Its Double Team has meant absolutely nothing. I love when Double Team is just a wasted turn instead of a big annoyance. Yeah, that guy better be sorry. He came to challenge me again. I am sad because I am too weak. Are you? Then what are you doing here? I mean, yeah, opening with a Flareon is
definitely making your case that you are weak. Unfortunately, Flareon kinda sucks. Though admittedly it doesn't suck quite as bad in this game as it is going to suck one game hence. The physical special split did not do any favors to Flareon. And now that we're at +2. Oh. Why was it? I guess it, wait, what? It was using Curse. Curse lowers speed. Why was it faster than me? What? Must be Quick Clawed. Yeah, it had to be a Quick Claw proc on exactly the right turn to get rid of my Latios. At least it didn't Quick Claw get rid of my Suicune. And here we see Fire Dog against Water Cat. Sunny Day does not help Water Cat. And yet I can't just swap out to Metagross, because Sunny Day and Fire are not a good combination for Metagross to deal with. This Fire Blast is going to hurt a bit, but I think I should just trust in Suicune's bulk, yeah. Suicune is plenty bulky. And now we've just got this last Pokemon to deal with, and it's a Blissey. So I think what I do here is I swap over to our physical attacker. Yeah, Sing. That's not good for us. One of the things that does kind of suck about the physical special split for moves is that a lot of Pokemon didn't get equivalent moves to what they were able to use before, and it made them significantly worse as a result. Ooh, Substitute. I'm glad I chose to lock in specifically not Explosion. Wake up, Primus. Before this thing Seismic tosses you out of here. Substitute Sing Seismic Toss Blissey is actually surprisingly threatening. Primus, wake up already! You've only got 2 more turns to live. I don't want a Blissey to end this run. Primus! Okay, so the best Primus is going to get to do is get rid of this Substitute, and then it's going to be all down to Suicune. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. This Sing has been devastating. And that's goodbye Primus. Because Primus just had to sleep for the full duration. Okay, so now it's only Suicune who can only last for a maximum of 3 turns against Blissey, unless it decides to use non-attacking moves. Blissey's got special defense in spades, which means we are at a fairly large disadvantage. Do we use Ice Beam and hope for the freeze, or do we use Surf for the slightly more damage? I think we use Surf, just for the stab. Ooh, that's a lot less than I would have liked to see. It's
going to take like 2 surfs to get rid of the substitute. I think we do lose here. Because of all the sleeping. Like, seriously, Primus fell asleep. Oh, thank you for missing Sing. Fell asleep to the least accurate sleep move, Sing. And then stayed asleep for the full duration. It really sucked. And we're going to have to get through like 3 more substitutes in order to beat this thing. And there's a Sing. Yeah, this is bad for us. I do have rest, though. I guess, can I use rest while I'm already asleep? It actually doesn't really matter, does it? No, I think because I've got rest, we're actually good. I'm going to swap over to Ice Beams. Right, I'm asleep. I should be using Sleep Talk. I'm a fool. Yeah, I think I should swap over to Ice Beams because any freezes we can get are going to do great for us. Meanwhile, this thing's recovering enough from leftovers that I just cannot get through its HP. Okay, so you can't use rest while you're already asleep, and Suicune chose literally the exact wrong move to use. Great. Okay, I think we just bank on waking up. Good. We're in this, but it's going to be really annoyingly close. So that gets rid of its substitute. And when it's not substituted, we Ice Beam it. Or it uses Sing and we get put to sleep. If it just uses Seismic Toss right now, and we sleep for 3 turns, we lose. Alright, Surf is good. It's good damage. Feel like I really should... It's using Seismic Toss instead of Substitute now. That's bad news for us. But we can take 2 Seismic Tosses, right? Well, we can take 1, and then the second one will get rid of us. But... of course we wake up after just 1 turn. So, this turn, we absolutely use rest. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get through all this HP, though. It's not going to happen, I don't think. Not with it restoring so much with leftovers. So yeah, we rest here because we have to. And now we know we're going to have 2 sleep turns, so at least here we've got reliable 2 Sleep Talks to use. We don't have to worry about potentially wasting a turn on Sleep Talk. So I think what I do going forward is I only Sleep Talk on my first sleep turn during a Sing. Nice Ice Beam. Get a freeze. Get a freeze. Get a freeze. Ooh, that did no damage at all. We're not winning this. Not unless she runs out of Seismic Toss PP, and I don't know how much Seismic Toss has. Okay, here's my second rest turn. Use not rest. Dang it! 1 in 3 chance every time we've got a sleep turn.
that we just do nothing. It kind of sucks. And we don't have enough HP to survive a seismic toss. But we're going to wake up here, and then we're going to go right back to sleep. Because that's our only chance, even though it's not really much of a chance, because this thing has too much HP. Seriously, we're going to lose this just because it got a turn 1 Sing on Metagross, who then stayed asleep for every turn it could have. That sucks. We're going to have to redo all the battles we've done so far. Yeah, Califor, we've only seen 3 moves so far. And there's another substitute. That's not good for us. Goodbye, substitute. Nice crit. We appreciate those. Wow, used substitute from behind a substitute. Is it out of seismic tosses? No, there's no way it's out of seismic tosses. Seismic toss has 20 PP. Are they just throwing? Because I appreciate it if they're throwing. Nice miss on Sing. And there goes another substitute. Or have they already used 20 seismic tosses? It feels like they haven't, but maybe they have? Let's just spam surf. Why did that do so little? Okay. Based on how much substitute takes and the amount of damage that I can do with surf. Ooh, was that another crit? Nice. I was going to say I think we're going to get one more substitute, but this Sing isn't going to help us. It's not been using Seismic Toss, so maybe it is out. I mean, it did use a couple of them on Metagross, and then Suicune has had enough recovery, and Attract is its last move. Okay, so that's just not even going to work. So yeah, if it can't Seismic Toss, then we're in this. All right, and we did get 2 sleep turns where Sleep Talk was used. Oh, please get a freeze. Oh, too weak to substitute. Would I have preferred if it actually got the substitute? Probably not, because we're asleep. If we were awake, then it would have been different. And now I'm going to surf, but we're sleeping for one more turn. And we're awake. Yeah, this thing is definitely out of Seismic Tosses. And I think we've got enough PP that she'll struggle before we do. So yeah, I think we win. It's just been long and annoying and very concerning. And of course she hits with another Sing, because we gotta make this take longer. Show me a crit surf. That is literally the only wrong move you could have done, Suicune. Come on. If we don't get more damage on this thing, it's going to be able to use Substitute again. Show me a crit surf. Or a crit ice beam or a freeze. I'll take any of the above. At least we got damage in. It's better than nothing. And of course, we got a third sleep turn. Of course. This thing's been getting us to sleep for way too many turns in a row. Way too often. A fourth sleep turn. Darn right Suicune woke up after 4 turns of sleep. So it's going to substitute now, and it's going to fail because it's too weak. But then it's going to use lefties to get back a little bit of health. And then we're going to use Surf again to try and get its health back down even lower. And unless we crit, it's going to survive. And then it's going to use Sing, and we're going to sleep for 4 turns. Or it's going to use Attract, and we win. This was way too close, and I hated it the whole time. And it would have ended so quick if Metagross didn't spend like 4 turns asleep after getting put to sleep by the first Sing. Hey, what did I do? You were a terrible fight, the worst one I've had so far. I won, but it sucked the whole time I won. The whole time I was winning, it sucked. I enjoy comics and this game. What game? We're in real life right now. We're not playing a game. Okay, Claydol. Interesting. Don't gotta worry about earthquakes. I think we Calm Mind here. Don't like that double team. But ultimately, potentially not that bad. So we Calm Mind again. Cosmic Power, that's right. It's got rock moves up its arsenal. Right, Cosmic Power isn't an attack. Let's just Dragon Claw. I know we're at effectively just +1 against it because it raised its defense, but ooh, that was less damage than I would have liked to see. Lefties. Lefties. So clearly this thing's job is to raise its defenses and its evasion and then just sit here forever with leftovers. But I should only need to hit it 1 more time to get rid of it. Admittedly, that's going to be harder and harder as it uses more double teams. But if I can get rid of it, I don't think there's anything it can do back to me. Because wouldn't it have actually done something like for reals by now? It's just got Psychic. Probably also Earthquake, but... I see Heracross comes charging at us like Dodrio does. But I also see that Heracross is gone. No way is that taking a +2 Psychic from Latios. And a Wailord, who gets to take a +2 Thunderbolt from Latios. And that was a much more pleasant fight than the Blissey. If the Blissey had Toxic instead of Attract, we would have lost so hard. But I have to study more.
Your secret can't be hidden forever. I wasn't aware that I was keeping secrets. But okay. Septile. Interesting. I think we Calm Mind this. Because what's the worst it's going to have? Pursuit? Oh, Leech Seed. Yeah, that's pretty bad, actually. How much does this do to us? Enough to be annoying. And now it's using Detect. Okay. So it's trying to get more value out of that Leech Seed. I respect the hustle. Double Detect. Ooh. Get out of here. Now show me two things that are weak to what we've got. Okay, yep, that is weak. That is weak to what we've got. So one Dragon Claw should put this thing out of its misery. Not that it's really in misery, it's a Salamence. It's doing great. And now show me something weak to Psychic. That is not weak to Psychic. I don't think Latios really has what it takes to get rid of this thing in one go. But that's fine, we've got 2 Pokemon left to handle this, and both of them have super effective moves. Oh, that was actually surprisingly close to a one-shot. And because that Iron Tail, Aggron gets no Leech Seed HP. So now we send out our Wet Cat and make the Aggron wet. You can't safeguard your own secret. Actually, I'm pretty sure you can safeguard your own secrets, you just don't tell them to anyone. I'm pretty sure stamped in the metal plates on every Aggron, you can probably find the text, "Do not submerge." I cut down every opponent. Oh hey, he's actually got a Pokemon that looks like it can cut down every opponent. But it's bug flying. I missed? Before it did anything, is it holding Bright Powder? Like, it's gotta be holding Bright Powder, right? Okay, there's a hit. Goodbye, Scyther. And Armaldo next. So, Rock Bug. Might as well just Psychic it. And here's an Iron Tail. Hurt a bit. But Armaldo's gone. And now he's got 1 Pokemon left while I still have all 3. And it's a Pinsir. Kid clearly loves his bugs. Guillotine. Interesting choice. Not what I would use if I was the last Pokemon on my team. And Endure certainly isn't what I would use.
What are you hoping for here? How are you planning to get out of this? Okay, flail is one way. And since his speed has been raised, he's faster than my Latios, which means he's faster than everything I've got. If he uses guillotine twice and gets 2 hits, we lose. So what we need to see is not guillotines, or else the text, "it missed." Flail, I think we can take. Yeah. Your path to victory was guillotines, and you did not see it. I would have been really upset, but also laughing if we had failed because he used guillotine twice and got 2 hits. Please lose that scary face of yours. I don't know that I can lose it. It's my face. Oh, what's going on now? They spoke about something, but... Excuse me, but our leader, the Salon Maiden, is on her way here in hopes of battling you. She should be arriving very shortly. You'll be facing the Salon Maiden. Are you prepared? Greetings, my name is Annabelle. I am the Salon Maiden, and I am in charge of running the battle tower. I have heard several rumors about you. In all honesty, what I have heard does not seem attractive in any way. Excuse me? The reason I've come to see you, well, there is but one reason. Let me see your talent in its entirety. Did you come here just to neg me? Also, say hello to Annabelle, one of the few characters who recurs over multiple Pokemon games. Okay, this Alakazam is actually a little bit scary, because if it's got Ice Punch, that will hurt. I meant to use Calm Mind, not Dragon Claw. I am a fool, and that may cost me things. Or it'll just crit and get rid of the Alakazam. See, I had nothing to fear. We were great the whole time. That was strategy, and definitely not a mistake. Ooh, that was very little damage against that Snorlax. And that was very much damage against my Latios. I'm not a fan. Okay, what do we do? I don't know what her last Pokemon is. If Snorlax was her last, I would just explode on it right now. I think we still send out Primus, though. Because that thing clearly has some special bulk to it. Let's see how it does with physical bulk. I mean, it's a Snorlax, so it's going to have some, but apparently not enough. So yeah, it's going to get Primus put to sleep, but Primus is going to get rid of the Snorlax. Then we can swap over to Suicune if needed, or we can let Primus have his nap if whatever she sends out next isn't that threatening. Entei is very threatening to Primus. So Primus is going to swap out. We're bringing in Suicune. I think we'll be fine with Suicune against Entei. Just as long as it doesn't score a burn, but I think we can still rest off a burn. It's not like a burn's gonna matter too much. Really? Calm Mind on an Entei? That seems weird. But you know what? I gotta respect it. It's a solid choice when facing down against a Suicune. Though I don't think it's gonna be quite enough for you, buddy. Yeah, I think we've got this. Like, handily. To have even a ghost of a chance, she would have needed to Calm Mind again. Okay, I understand. Nicely done. Your frontier pass, please. Your talent shall be recognized. Oh boy, I got the ability symbol embossed on the Frontier Pass. You have confidence in your Pokemon battling talent, don't you? I urge you to keep battling and keep on winning. I will be waiting for you until the next time we meet. Congratulations, you have defeated the Salon Maiden and swept 7 trainers. In recognition of your infinite talent, we award you these battle points. Oh boy, battle points. And I believe we still need to get through another half of this in order to get any ribbons out of it. Because we need to defeat her again. But let me just check to be sure. This isn't how I check ribbons. You check ribbons in the PokéNav. Yep. So we gotta keep going. Can't believe I still haven't found a shiny Landorus yet. Come on, let's dance like it's yesterday. What? You trying to say let's dance like it's 1999? Is that what it is? Because let me tell you, that wasn't yesterday. I think I calm minded. Because, yeah, it's probably going to use Ice Beam. But... Or it's going to use Horn Drill. Okay, that was unexpected. And also very bad and terrible and terrifying. This isn't good. We're down 1. They've still got all 3 at full health. I don't know what's gonna be behind this Dugong. But I'm gonna hope it's not weak to ground. Or it's not resistant to ground, rather. I'm gonna hope it is weak to ground. 2 Horn Drills, 2 hits. Ooh, boy. That is... At this point, I think unwinnable. Because I cannot hit this thing for effective damage. Yeah, I think we lose because Horn Drills. Oh yeah, and it's got rest too. I don't think we're getting through this Dugong. I really needed to Thunderbolt the Dugong turn 1. Which wouldn't have gotten rid of it, but Thunderbolt plus Earthquake would have. Oh, and it's got Sheer Cold too, just in case it runs out of Horn Drills. I see. And we lose. There it is. So we gotta redo all of that. Because 1-hit KO moves. You like how I dance? No, sir. No, I do not. If only that first Horn Drill had missed, then I'd at least have had a chance. So, back to round 1, when we gotta get to 57. I love that we've spent 2 hours here and made actually 0 progress at this point. Though, people do say that the Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald battle towers are the hardest because they have trainers that use strategies like that. I am never disappointed with my Pokemon. Well, if it's using Dive, we're gonna call Mind. Got kicked back so far that our opponent is using a Smoochum. I adore my Pokemon more if I lose. So that's why he sent out a Smoochum against Latios. He wanted to love it even more. I am a pretty new trainer. Then what are you doing in the battle frontier? I thought only skilled trainers were invited here. Okay, we've had our Latios taken out by a Why Not before, so we're going to use a couple Calm Minds to ensure that that doesn't happen this time. We're not going to go to +6 like we would with a Wobbuffet. But we're going to go to +2. It's got Bright Powder. I don't see how else Dragon Claw misses. Why would you put Bright Powder on a Why Not? Its whole job is to get hit and then hit back. If it doesn't get hit, it can't hit back. The Double Protect. You know, I don't think I've even seen a Double Protect fail in Battle Tower yet. I am new, so what if I lose? It occurred to me that we could use a little something here. Where? There it is. Text. Just. Which opponent is this again? I have to go to opponent 3. So 3 out of, how many was it? 57, 56? 56. And we're going to make this a good bit smaller. Or maybe not. It can fit right there at the current size. There we go. Crush you like an egg. Too tough to crush. You better not slack off with me. I wouldn't dream of it, sir. About to go to Thunderbolt thinking, oh, hey, this thing lives in the water. It's a water bug. No, it's a rock bug still. Again with the double protect. I'm sorry. I am number one. I have no rival. Dude legit brought a Sunkern to a battle. While claiming that he was number one and had no rival. No, I won't accept this. I think we fought this girl before. Little Miss, it's so exciting, it really is. Oh, she's got a Totodile this time. And somehow that's the second Smoochum we've seen in this round of battles so far. Nice Lumberry. Can't believe the Smoochum survived a Dragon Claw, though. Yeah, we've seen that girl before. Oh, whoops. I missed opponent 6 at some point. Come, we will do battle now. Poor Politoed before it got Drizzle. Not that Drizzle would help it here, but it would exist. Also, is that the first evolved Pokemon we've seen in this set so far? I think it might be. And here's the second. Because of course they use accuracy changing moves. Thankfully it didn't matter. Yeah, the thing about... Oh, strong you are. She just turned into Yoda. Yeah, the thing about the Gen 3 Battle Tower is evasion and accuracy changing moves are very prevalent. As are apparently one-hit KOs. And we've seen Playtime as Overman before. Way to score the para. Oh, dude's got a Dunsparce. He means business. And in before Glare. There it is. Because that Linoon got a para, we have to sit with this one. And I don't think this Hitmonlee is going to stick around. Yep, we've definitely seen that guy before. Okay, this is perfection. I don't think a Poliwhirl is perfection, sir. Not when we've seen something that evolves from a Poliwhirl already. Feels like these NPC trainers sure do have a 100% chance of inflicting their secondary move effects. It's a secret why I'm happy. Oh, okay, so you're just not going to tell us why you're happy. Okay. I get it. Every battle has a smell. And this one smells like I need to move the text. There. If this Machoke is emblematic of the rest of your team, I think this battle also smells like you're going to lose it. Oh, that's not a Machoke. Nor is it a fighting type. Glad that Lychee Berry didn't apply before the Silver Wind. Califor, while it is true that any of them could have a Dugong, it is not true that any Dugong could have Horn Drill or Sheer Cold. the specific the specific Pokemon that any given trainer can have are pulled from a pool that has been data mined, but I haven't been looking at the data mine. And so it is actually possible to know whether or not a trainer you're going up against could have a one-hit KO move. The awful stench of a loss. So yeah, if I was using all the resources available to me, I could be able to strategize better, and maybe I should. It certainly could have kept me from potentially... It potentially could have kept me from losing to that Dugong. You're going to lose right away. Am I, though? I don't think I'm going to lose right away against a Wigglytuff, no. Do we call Mind here? I think we call Mind here. Okay. Because it's using Sing, we're going to start using Psychic before I ordinarily would have. Alright, we got 2 Sing failures. That's great. Wigglytuff is gone. This poor primate. Girl says I'm going to lose right away. Gets 2 turns to use moves. Inflicts 0 damage. I refuse to accept that outrage. Well, good news. I didn't use outrage. I used Dragon Claw. Your facade doesn't trick me. So, something I'd just like to point out about these trainers' pre- and post-battle sayings. They're made using the text entry system thing that they've got going on. So, like, all the different words that we can choose from when the game asks us to say things, it's using those. Which, like, translating this game from Japanese to English, they must have had to put in so much work into changing that system. Because English and Japanese work very differently from one another. It wouldn't just be a case of, oh, just translate the specific entry. Not for all of them. Not by any stretch. And then actually making these characters say real human sentences using that system. They would have had to pretty much just completely redo all of their text, looking through what options exist, putting them in the right order, all of that. The amount of effort translating these people's text would have required, I'd imagine, is actually significantly greater than if they just had their own bespoke text entered manually without using the text entry system. Like, if they had regular dialogue boxes, like most trainers in the game, it probably would have been faster to translate than cross-referencing multiple different word banks and then coming up with equivalents to then use. That was really tough on me. Wait, this should be 13. Oh, hey, it's Night School is Really Scary Girl again. Oh no, what will I do about Magcargo's physical defense sharply rising? Probably that. Time for this Hitmonchan to get like 1 to 3 detects in a row. There's one. Always had to use it the first time. But now we'll just see how terrified it actually is. Oh, only the one. You're up to the challenge. I hope so. And now it's time to calm mind up to +6. Legit, when your opponent sends out a Wobbuffet and you've got a setup sweeper, it's free real estate. Oh, maybe not quite so free. Well, goodbye, Latios. Considering the NPC just randomly chooses between Mirror Coat and Counter, we just got a bad coin flip there. Alright, let's see how this Giga Drain does on Suicune. It's from a Grovyle, so it shouldn't be too much, yeah.
I am feeling perfect. Thank you so much. As much as I would like to continue, timing-wise, I need to feed my cats and then feed my me. So I'm going to call this a stream here. Next stream is going to be on Thursday, at which point I will already be back to 28, just because I want to be back to where I was before I lost all that progress to a freaking dugong. But yeah. Thanks, folks, for dropping by to watch and chat and all of that. And I will see you on Thursday, where hopefully we'll get new ribbons. See you then, friends.